Good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Wednesday night live broadcast. For all my friends that are watching this on Facebook, LinkedIn, or watching this on my YouTube channel, or perhaps you'll be watching it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the end of the month. And so a lot of my students are scrambling using our project launch strategy and some of the scripts and tactics that we introduced at the beginning of the month to be closing the month of November with higher numbers. And so for those of you that are here for the first time because someone invited you, welcome. I'm going to be sharing with you some information that will have a tremendous impact on your business. Now, for 27 years, I've been teaching network marketers and direct sellers and even affiliate marketers how to tap into social networks to build their business. And it's changing all the time. And during every boot camp, we watch things change. So tonight, I'm going to reveal some of the latest changes that are taking place. I'm holding back some for participants in our December boot camp, which starts on December the 7th. So first, LinkedIn is always changing. And they finally hit 1 billion members. I love I told you so. In fact, I was telling everybody a year ago that by the end of this year, they would hit 1 billion members. It wasn't hard to figure out. If you're adding 7 to 10 million people every month, you just do the simple math. But along with these numbers, things have changed. LinkedIn and Facebook have added many new features. We're going to be focusing more on LinkedIn tonight because LinkedIn is where you absolutely want to be. If you're not on LinkedIn already, as soon as we're done with this broadcast, start setting one up. Okay, it's not hard, but you need a profile on LinkedIn. Many changes will generate nonstop leads and help you make sales all month long in December. And you'll carry on that activity all the way into 2024. Now, LinkedIn's new secret weapon for all of my students is Recruiter Lite. And if you're not on it, you need to get it. And for those of you that are in boot camp, you know, they're going to offer you, if you've never used any of their advanced features before, they're going to offer you a 30-day free trial. So wait until boot camp starts and get it. For those of you that are using Sales Navigator, check the date that Sales Navigator expires. Cancel it. You can cancel it now. They're going to give it to you. You're going to be able to use it right up until the last day. And then 48 hours after it's been canceled, you'll be able to jump in, sign up for Recruiter Lite. And if you wait 72 hours, the LinkedIn algorithm may come back and they may offer you a deal on getting Recruiter Lite. We're going to share with you tonight the reasons why you need to have it. Now, you can triple your business on LinkedIn in December, and I'm not kidding. Okay, for those of you that thinks your business slows down over the holiday season, you can experience explosive growth. And we're introducing into our training material ChatGPT. Now, when you think about what ChatGPT is, it's artificial intelligence generated scripts. And for those of you that have been students of mine for a long time, I've been providing you with scripts. But we're going to show you how you can take ChatGPT and alter some of my scripts. Have a lot of fun with it. So if you haven't registered for the December boot camp, urge you to do it. Take advantage of the twofer. Participate in the December and January boot camp. Your business does not slow down in December. It can increase with activity, and we're going to show you the activity that you can be using to be talking to more people, closing more sales. You can recruit like crazy, crush it on LinkedIn and Facebook too, using attraction marketing principles. Reach out to people that you know in advance, based on who they are, based on what they do. You know in advance they are your perfect prospects. And you also know some of them are blatantly looking for an opportunity. There is no shortage of people to talk to. So whether you're a new student, a loyal student, an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level before the end of the year, you're going to have a number of unfair advantages over your competition with the information and recruiting strategies that I'm going to share with you tonight. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook, break recruiting records, build your team faster, and have your upline scratching their heads wondering, how the hell are you doing that? So how would you feel if you knew in advance who the perfect prospects for your business were? For years, I've used that analogy. Walk into a room with 100 people. And if I told you that everybody wearing a green shirt was looking for your business, who would you talk to? It's the same concept. You look at a person's profile, you can pick out in advance the people with almost certainty who the people are that would be interested in your business. How would you feel if you knew how to find them and then how to bring them into your business? Picture's worth 1,000 words. 1,000 words. I'm going to share with you success stories of some of my students that are doing it. And the most important thing, as I share them with you, for you to remember is this. Everything that they do, everything that they're doing is something that is totally duplicatable, is something that you can do. Now, you all move through this process at your own pace. Some people move faster than others. If you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, for those of you that are students that have, you've been on LinkedIn for a couple of years, I'm going to show you how you can capitalize on all of that time. Bruce Lee's, one of his favorite quotes is, "I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a page. And for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while, if you have 500 connections, for those of you that have 2 or 3 or 4,000 connections that you've accumulated over the years, you are sitting on a gold mine. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to mine the gold. Once your profile is created, you start connecting with people. It's interesting when we think about it, how many people are we connected to on Facebook? We have no idea who they are. We've never talked to them. Same thing is on LinkedIn. So we're connected to people we know, we're connected to people we don't know. And now it's all about communication. Talk to people. Start conversations, casual conversations. And in the course of talking to them, qualify them. Discover who they are. Discover what they want, what they need, and sell to the people that clearly need what you have. But if you're looking to build a business, let's raise the bar. Just because somebody is looking for an opportunity doesn't mean you want them in your business. The more selective you are, the more successful you're going to be. This is so simple. Anybody can master it. It's like you doing a dance. The cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. You get the steps. You put the steps to the rhythm of the music, the conversations. The conversations are going to duplicate over and over and over again until you can do it in your sleep. And then you close the people that you specifically want to work with. Now, coming in December is a new private message scripts book. And for those of you that are in boot camp, if you're registered for the December boot camp, you have access to the old one. We're not loading it in until December the 7th. The new scripts book is integrated with ChatGPT. We've got new strategies, new scripts. We're constantly updating our scripts book, but this is a major revision. You have newly revised strategies and scripts. We've gone in, we've taken every script, every strategy, we've reworked it, we've added new elements to it that weren't there before because the tools, the features weren't there. You have new chat examples that end in sales, and we have new case studies that end in sales. I think we've doubled the number of case studies. And this is all designed to make it easier for you and members of your team to be able to talk to people. Now, we've got a powerful recruiting strategy that only works until New Year's Eve that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Start using it, and you can be talking to people about your business every day. Our holiday strategy, along with scripts, gives you an opportunity to start a conversation around a holiday. And up until about maybe 5 years ago, I was only aware of the major holidays. Never played around with the unofficial holidays. Well, when you see how many unofficial holidays they are that you can start a conversation around, it's going to knock your socks off. Father's Day, National Simplicity Day, Happy National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. Where the hell did they come up with these unofficial holidays? But they're there. Happy Senior Citizens Day, National Tooth Fairy Day. Now, not all of these holidays are going to resonate with you or resonate with your prospects. You're not going to use all of them, but if it's appropriate, you can. Well, here in the United States, we just finished up with Thanksgiving. And we have in a couple of days National Cookie Day, National Mutt Day. And then, of course, moving into December, we have Hanukkah, we have Christmas, we have Kwanzaa, leading up to New Year's Eve. And in the middle of all of these, we have some unofficial holidays. Another tactic is to post motivating images, educational images, but post moving images. Posting a GIF creates 10 times the action, 10 times the results. And in our scripts book, we're going to give you websites where you can go and download moving images. The side hustle strategy. more people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra money from home. They're looking for a side hustle. Most people that have side hustles are making less than $500 a month. And our project launch script, most of my coaching students, in fact, most of my bootcamp students have been pouring it on using the project launch script 3 or 4 times a day. And the results that they're having is nothing short of incredible. So for those who are listening to me for the first time, why? Why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I couldn't believe what I discovered. It was almost like I felt like a prehistoric caveman that discovered fire. I couldn't believe the ability to reach out, and on AOL, you had 64 million people. Some of my students today date all the way back to AOL. They're $1 million earners today. I used AOL's texting feature to develop a simple formula with scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. The process hasn't changed. The features have changed. The audience has changed. The tools, oh my God, have they changed. Over the years, I've trained and shared the formula with scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. We're working on our 3rd generation now, and has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. It got a major push in 2019 when COVID spread around the world. People couldn't go to people's homes. People started calling this a mass method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. I've made millions teaching network marketers just like you how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary. I need to clear something up. I work with 25 people a month in coaching, and I only work with 3 people a day. And from time to time, we have special promotions. And so you may get an email from me that says, I'm ready to help. I'm launching another project, and I'm ready to help 5 more people or 2 more people. I add these people to my coaching schedule when there's an opening. So for the Black Friday holiday, we made promotion for coaching, and we offered 2 people a 25% discount. They were snapped up before the end of the day. Cyber Monday, we did it again. And we also had promotions for other training material. And apparently, the promo codes that we used weren't hooked up. So nobody was able to order and take advantage of the promo codes. So I sent out an email, and I told everybody I would extend the promo codes until the end of the month. Now, somebody on Monday for the Cyber Monday coaching special, that was gone. And I sent out an email letting everybody know that I was going to extend the codes until the end of the month. The end of the month is tomorrow. Now, I just finished up today with 2 coaching students. They've graduated. They are on their way. So I'm currently working with 23 people. And so one of my coaching concierges called me up and she says, could I offer the special discount to 2 more people? my account's going to kill me. But I said, yeah, sure, until the end of the month. So if there's anybody here that's interested, again, when we tell you we have space, I'm only working with 25 people a month. I only work with 3 coaching students a day. My mission is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become successful. Now, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. What I'm sharing with you will enable you to bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they could be talking to their warm market, bringing some of them into the business. By Friday, those people could be talking to their warm market. LinkedIn has made many new changes that makes it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and enroll them. You have to turn these things on. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. There's no denying it. No denying it. And with new searching features, they are going to make the entire process even more fun than it's ever been. And I have to warn you when I tell you that this stuff can be addicting. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Sales Navigator is an advanced feature that I've been recommending for 2.5 years because it offers elements that make searching easier on LinkedIn. LinkedIn historically would let people use it for free. You could reach out, you could do 300 searches a month, send out messages to 300 people, and the messages were limited to 300 characters. And we came up with some very effective scripts to start making connections with people. Well, you want to do more than 300, you have to pay for their advanced features. And Sales Navigator had some features that enabled you to filter down and pick out the people who were active. And knowing who is active from all the people that are on there, very, very critical. So you could end up saving time. You're not going to pay for it for the entire year, which is what they'd like you to do. You do it on a monthly basis, and it was going to cost you $99.99. So the question is it worth $100 a month? If you're signing up 2 or 3 people a week, if you're signing up 3 or 4 people a month, is it worth it? Only you can decide. Personally, it's a no-brainer. It saves you time and it gives you access to people faster. 2.5 years ago, LinkedIn added a new feature, some of you may remember, where you could go online and you could do a search and find the people that just joined LinkedIn. People that joined today, people that joined in the last 7 days, in the last 2 weeks, in the last 30 days, in the last 90 days. And there are distinct advantages to contacting people that just joined LinkedIn. And we had some terrific scripts. And then it went away. LinkedIn took it down. I never knew where they put it. So we focused on Sales Navigator. And about, I guess 7 or 8 weeks ago, one of my new coaching students was so anxious to get started, he went and he signed up for the advanced course, for the advanced program, but he signed up for Recruiter Lite. So in our first coaching session, I went through it with him and I went, oh my God, they put that feature here. And I'm going to share it with you tonight. You're definitely going to want to take advantage of Recruiter Lite. They also have another feature, Recruiter. And I've had a group of people using Recruiter, a group of people using Recruiter Lite. And I can now tell all of you, you just need Recruiter Life. I told you, 1 billion people. LinkedIn turned 20 years old this year. Millions of professionals are rushing, and I mean rushing, to join. 4 new members join every second. A year and a half ago, it was only 2 new members every second. But the numbers kept increasing because it's no longer a secret. Every week, 2.4 million. I didn't need a crystal ball. You just do the math. If they're adding 10 million new people every month, you can figure it out how long it's going to take to get them to 1 billion. Their CEO said that their goal is to get to 3 billion members. Now, LinkedIn's growing global membership means that you can use LinkedIn to build your business wherever your company does business. In North America, it's 224 million. In Europe, it's 242 million. In Asian Pacific area, it's 202 million. In Latin America, it's 146 million. And in the Middle East and Africa, it's 54 million. I have a student that every time his company opened up in a different country, every time, he had, about it in advance. So 30, 60, 90 days before the company opened up, he would go into these countries and he would start connecting with real estate people, insurance people, pastors, ministers, and network marketers in other companies. His strategy was simple. He's working with an established company that's been around for X number of years, and now we are expanding to your country, and we are looking for people who want to get in on the ground floor of a 9-year-old company or whatever it is that's expanding into your country. That was a strategy. When the company opened the doors, he was the highest. He recruited the highest number of people. He was beating out seasoned, experienced network marketers because he had already approached the network marketers in those countries. Took him 11 months to get to a 6-figure monthly income. That's how we did it. If your company is expanding to different countries, LinkedIn is going to be a gold mine for you. So here's some additional interesting LinkedIn information that's relevant to everybody. First, people between the ages of 25 to 34 account for almost 60% of LinkedIn's user base. They're getting younger. And because they're getting younger, LinkedIn is offering additional tools, additional features that you all have to learn how to use. It's not hard. As a matter of fact, it's a lot of fun. They're also doing some things that are appealing to the younger audience, and they're getting into demographics. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, and it's infected LinkedIn. I'm not going to be negative about it. You just ignore some of the garbage that's out there, but it's there. 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. So when a company announces they're going bankrupt or they're going out of business, you could find the people that work for those companies on LinkedIn. This past year, Bed Bath & Beyond shut down. They closed their last store at the end of July. There were 57,000 Bed Bath & Beyond people. And as a result of working with some of those folks, we came up with a phenomenal new script for talking to people about network marketing. So now we have 2. We have one script for the average conversation you're going to have. And then there's another script that explains network marketing to a professional that's got lots of management and training experience. And they are working out incredibly well. For those of you that were on the Ask Max session we did this morning, we gave you an example of how it works. 129,000 schools are registered. One of my students recruited somebody out of Arizona State University that in 4 years earned $1 million in a company. He's now a leader in another business. You got 39,000 different skills. So when people were listing the jobs that they had, they added another feature. You could put down what skills you've acquired with that job. Now you could go in there and you could search for people that have training skills, that have sales skills, that have team building skills, making it easier for you to filter through the millions of people that are on it. There's 140 million people that have the open to work frame around their profile. But again, just because they've got that open to work frame around the profile doesn't mean that you want to talk to them. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So you can now search for people by their profession, their skill sets, sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, etc. By their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. It has never been better. It's never been easier. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra or full-time income and to work from home. You've got the opportunity that provides a solution for them. LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most professional people. LinkedIn is 100 times better for building your business than Facebook. LinkedIn is so hot that the word is out and it has attracted all kinds of people. Some good, some bad. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. One, optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. The key words you put in your profile actually work to match you up with people. You have to adjust your profile settings so people can see the important details. Every time LinkedIn makes a major change, and they're making major changes all the time, they reset the settings on everybody's profile back to the original default settings. So don't be surprised if one day you pop on there and where's my picture? How come this isn't showing? How come that isn't showing? So you need to check it every once in a while. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others, positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market, creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders, and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, artificial intelligence is hot. So LinkedIn has their own AI. And they're offering people the opportunity, hey, let us help you with your profile. So they take the headline, that example that we give you in our profile guide, and they offer to redo it. Try it. It's terrible. All they're doing is they're taking the headline of whatever your current job is, and they throw it up there as a headline. Save time, stick to my profile guide. If there was an ounce of improvement, hey, I would tell you, go ahead and use it. LinkedIn has rolled out major restrictions on free accounts, and it's been impacting some LinkedIn Recruiter and Sales Navigator users too. The big one is you can only send out 10 connection requests a month. And they've limited the connection request message to 200 characters rather than the usual 300. This is a killer. A killer. You send out 10, boom, you shut down for 30 days. We're going to show you how to get around that. But this is one of the reasons why you want to give Recruiter Lite a try. Now, LinkedIn celebration feature is going to make it easier to follow up with your prospects. This is a wonderful thing. Wonderful. And it focuses on celebrations, job changes, and birthdays. So it will allow you to reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects, save time, increase your closing rates, and reduce rejection, as well as help you build a bigger team much faster. All right, so let me pop over here on LinkedIn. Now, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while, go over here to your network. I got 10,000 connections. My first level, people that I am directly connected to, 10,000. Well, these 10,000 people are all connected to people. The people they're connected to are on my second level. 10,000 people connect me to 1,760,000. These 1,760,000 people, they've all got connections. Let's look at those people. All right, so that brings me up to 974 million out of a billion. Let me, Caroline.
Hey, Max.
I got something in the way. I can't read what you typed.
Oh, okay. No problem. I just said that I really got to tell you, like, I've been sending gifts to people that I've been waiting to respond to for weeks because I didn't know what to say. And I have been sending gifts and they have been writing back immediately and even liking, like, putting a thumbs up on my GIF.
Hmm? Well,
Yeah.
and again, let me just stress, don't wait for people. You don't have to wait. You have to be proactive about it. Let me show you. Let me come back over here. So your first level connections, I got 10,000. So if you go up here and you'll just do a quick search, show them all the people that I'm connected to that are looking for an opportunity. I got 1,200. When you go in and you look at how many people you're connected to that you've never talked to, it's going to knock your socks off. I'm going to bring up case study. Now, Sam's in Australia. Sam's been a student for about 3 or 4 years. This year, we started working together one-on-one. One thing that LinkedIn is asking people to do is to verify your identity. So I urge all of you to do it. So when I started working with Sam, let me just flip up here. First thing we did was we went in and we did a little inventory. He had 4,600 connections. And then we went in and looked at the 4,600, looked at the kinds of people he was looking for. 200 investors, business owners, bankers, Forex people, financial advisors. So we had 1,738 people that fell into these categories. That's 37% of his connection. And we said, Sam, this is who we're going to focus on. Then we came up with a posting strategy, because posting builds rapport with your prospects. And he sent me this. It's been a crazy 2 weeks since our last coaching session. I sponsored 12 people with just that one call. I've been busy onboarding the new team. I've been on Zooms for 5 to 6 hours a day. I said, Sam, you can't do that. You have to start training people in groups. And then I heard from him again. Hard to believe I'm writing this. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks, and it's still growing. The way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. 9 people out of 10. That's where we want to help all of you go. I got so busy, I couldn't attend the last boot camp, and my business is taken off. I won't be able to stop it even if I wanted to. Every one of you is heading down the same road. Now, another feature, let's go over here to celebrations. And we're going to give you a strategy so that you'll host a job change, birthday, work anniversary. Let's go to work anniversary. I'm sorry, let's go to birthday. So I've been connected to Lynn here for 9 years. I've never talked to her. Well, she congratulated me on my work anniversary 2 years ago, but I never wrote back. Eileen Ford, 12 years. We've never talked. Using the birthday strategy, you can restart conversation. And remember, for those of you that were in my boot camp in the last 90 days, initially, when we came here to look at the birthday, we'd have to bring up the profile. We'd have to look to see who was there. I mean, how long have we been connected? Well, LinkedIn has made it easy. Connected to this person 9 years ago. We've never talked. So for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, you are sitting on a gold mine. If you're not talking to 5 people every day about your business, you know, it's a shame, because you could be. And the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. The more fun you're going to have. So let me get back over here, because there's some. So the searching features are different. Whenever we do a search, we're bringing up people. Your search results are determined by the content of their page. They match what's in your profile with the other person. So if I did a search for salespeople and I come up with 9 million people, you're going to do the same search. You're going to come up with the same number, but the search results are going to be different. You can search for people by country, by state or city, distance by postal code. They give it down to 100 miles. You use Recruiter Lite, they'll give you 200 miles. So when you go in and you look at the different options, we have been recommending Sales Navigator, now Recruiter Lite. With Sales Navigator, we could find people that posted recently, which saved you time. But LinkedIn has adjusted that. Every time you do a search, you have to manually turn this feature on to make it work. So when you're reaching out to talk to people, you're looking for people that are active. Reaching out to people that are inactive is a waste of your time. If you send your messages out to too many inactive people, LinkedIn will suspect that you're a robot, shut you down. Last month's boot camp, I had 5 people that have been permanently banned from LinkedIn. Hey, happened before they got to me. They could not set up a LinkedIn account. And after we did a couple of, we talked about a little bit, the stuff that they were doing, there's no way. They would have to literally reinvent a totally false identity to be able to make LinkedIn work. Today, so we were telling everybody, you got to check to see who's posted. Now, LinkedIn's going to let you see who's made comments, who's reacted. They're making it easy to find people who are active. So for Sales Navigator Core, first you get it for free for 30 days. When they start billing you, it's going to cost you $99.99 a month. It's $100. Now, Recruiter Lite. It's going to cost you more money. With Recruiter Lite, you can see who recently joined LinkedIn in the last day, the last week, 2 weeks, the last month, the last 90 days. However, you lose the feature of who's posted. But we've got a workaround for that. They are trying to upgrade you to Recruiter, which has both features. Truth is, you don't need to do that. So let me just show you what this looks like. You do a search. Remember, there's 1 billion people. How many people joined LinkedIn in the last 90 days? In the last 24 hours, 540,000. Look at these numbers. And now you've got up to a 200-mile range. So we just played with some searches. Salespeople, 52 million. Salespeople that recently joined LinkedIn, 843,000. And we have a script. We pulled it out of mothballs specifically for new people that we're going to be reintroducing in the December boot camp. So out of 52 million salespeople looking for an opportunity, 33,000. Broken down by just joining LinkedIn. What's the benefit? You get to these people before they're hit by all the people that are out there doing the wrong things. Managers, 99 million. Managers that recently joined LinkedIn, 763,000. Managers looking for an opportunity, 43,000. Trainers, skill. Recently joined, actually, trainers as a profession. It would be training if we were looking for the skill. 64,000 joined in the last 90 days. Looking for an opportunity, 76,247. With Recruiter Lite, again, you're not going to use their in-mails. But it's going to cost you $170 a month. You got 1 billion professional users. And everybody is easy to identify, like a piece of candy. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. It's no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make significant changes. The number of marketers joining LinkedIn and then violating their rules and terms of services overwhelm their systems, much like a swarm of locusts would have on a field of wheat. That's a picture of a wheat field. Down here at the bottom, the dark green, this was before the locust hit. Look at everything above. LinkedIn has to protect its members. What's happening is everybody's getting hit with connection requests from bogus profiles. On Sunday, I got this, and within 24 hours, it was canceled. So there are all kinds of people creating bogus profiles, or worse, you get network marketers who are being taught old school methods. Just reach out to people. Do you keep your options open to making money? Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie. If not, I'm just throwing it out there. This is the reason why you can't have all the information about your profile, the company, on your page, because there are people in your business that are already beating you to people. 1 billion professional users, the keyword search, the advanced search, notifications, celebrations allow you to connect with perfect people. The live chat will let you talk to people, qualify them. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to Twitter. Now it's called X. You got, with your smartphone app, you can make videos. LinkedIn's live video feature will let you do live broadcasts, and they got a built-in live meeting. You can make a video from your phone and post it directly to LinkedIn. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Business builders, recession victims, unhappy network marketers, active network marketers, customers. But we have to be reaching out to people that are active. If they're not active, you're wasting your time. LinkedIn makes it easy to pick out the active people. They allow people to put an open to work frame. It only takes 2 or 3 messages to identify the people that you want to talk to. So when you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, you qualify them during a casual conversation, you'll sell to more people and build your business fast. The smartest top earners in your business are using LinkedIn correctly. They're using it differently than most of the online marketers. They're having success while other people are crashing and burning. They use LinkedIn's latest new features to enroll customers and reps in less time without ever being rejected. They're building large teams and they're building massive organizations all around the world. Now, I love success stories, and I don't share these success stories with you to impress you. But again, it comes down to this. How many people are you talking to every day? How many people are you closing? And what are these people doing? Joanne Gallant was building a Melaleuca business. The person that brought her into the business was gone. She was, for all intents and purposes, an orphan. So she went through 2 boot camps, realized that she wanted to do it the way I'm teaching, which is totally different than what's being taught in her company. First month, she doubled her business. Second month, she tripled it. She mastered prospecting and recruiting for her business. Then she realized, like a lot of you are going to realize, that, you know what? Wow. I sell insurance. I could go on there and I could find people that would buy the insurance that I'm selling. In 1 month, she signed up 40 agents in 1 month. Then she got another job. She called in about, I think it was 3 months ago, to share what she's doing. Now, I'm not trying to impress you with this. I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing. She's not doing anything that you're not doing.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job, any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world, where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember one month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited, and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, you know, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, you know, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, you know, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. And I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, you know, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, you know, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And this guy, he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, you know, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, you know, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. You know, it's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And you know, after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. You know, once we started having our one-on-one sessions, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, you know, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, you know, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that.
Now, you can transform your profiles into marketing magnets with just 5 simple profile tweaks. That's it, 5. What happens when you change your profile? Make yourself visible. You will not believe the results you get. Right now, we're going to show everybody in the December bootcamp, there are changes that you can make to your LinkedIn profile that will broadcast to everybody that you're connected to. Now, I have to be clear here. I work with people in 87 different companies. We have a large number of people that are building a Melaleuca business. Have a large number of people that are in Isagenix. There's about 5 companies that are really heavily involved in what I'm training, but lots of different companies. So I don't want anybody to get the idea that this is a training for a particular company. The fact that Joanne was doing it for Isagenix, same thing with Craig. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. I'm going to give you 2 more examples.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy, and I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it, but because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, I had another student.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later, and he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a phone, we had a conversation, and I said, yeah, I'm with this new company. And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Now,
Yeah.
I've got,
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
We got,
I got to give you some background. Dan was initially building a network marketing business. The person that enrolled him was one of the top earners in the company. When we get into a network marketing business, most people get in because of a relationship that they have. 70% of the people in network marketing today are orphans. They don't have anybody to work with. So when Dan's sponsor died, he lost his enthusiasm for the company. He didn't have anybody to work with. Now, I've worked with a lot of people in the company that are orphans. Joanne was an orphan, but he lost the desire for it. So he had a franchise. They do training. They clean buildings with drones. Says, can I help him find customers for his cleaning service? So gave me a little bit more background on who he was looking for. I wrote up some scripts, and this is what happened.
heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you would use the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you and made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, it just blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking, when I was in network marketing. I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
Now, if you haven't registered for boot camp yet, go to maxsteigert.com/boot camp. Use the promo code best deal. It'll drop the price to $79. The best deal is we're continuing our Cyber Monday deal. Go to maxsteigert.com/2 for check your mail for those of you that are students. And use the promo code double. It wasn't working before. You have until tomorrow at midnight to register. You'll participate in the December boot camp, the January boot camp, and you're going to get the new private message scripts book. The next 90 days can be huge for all of you. Your business does not slow down over the holidays unless you do. I'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon to work with our students that are in the November boot camp to help you all close as many sales as you can before the end of the month. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.